Ba-doom. Last episode, we saw our beloved Frater Sage, who has the mind of a child, a 10-year-old child, actually. Why is Frater like that? Is because Mr. Pennypacker split him into two different freighters in order to weaken him. Uh, see, but Frater as H by himself is almost like a Bugs Bunny. He gets himself out of any kind of situation, and Mr. Pennypacker had to do something about that, so he created what he calls a good freighter and a bad freighter. The good freighter has let's say, the wisdom, the Christianity, the spirituality, the friendship, the childlikeness, but not the maturity. The defensive sort of like bad freighter has the the reptilian cunningness. He has the military defensiveness. You give him a lightsaber, he's absolutely wicked with it. And then, of course, you have like I said, the cunningness. But the thing is, he doesn't have that sweetness. He doesn't have that childlikeness. He has the maturity, but he's absolutely cold and calculating, and that's why he's called the bad freighter. The good freighter, as you saw last episode, got his hand is his butt handed to him. But the black scorpion, he cannot fight. He cannot fight. And so, he was about close to being forced to become the servant of the Black Scorpion. I would sort of hope not. Mr. Peck has returned. He has returned to save the day, and now the final fight between these two. Can Peck stop the Black Scorpion, or is Black Scorpion and whoever and Don Matrick gonna just take over the show? Well, let's see what happens. All right, that's enough. That's enough. I saw what you did. Now we're gonna fight. This is absolutely marvelous. It's true, my plans. Mr. Peck, you shall be tested in ways that no man has been tested before. Oh, you foolish old man! You trifle with things that you don't understand in the vast of the heavens. Come and face me in Mortal Kombat. All right, you Shakespearean dog. I'm gonna get you. So to start things off, they lock up. Oh, wrestling matches start with a lockup. And of course, don't ask me why there's a referee. There is a referee. Maybe Don Matrick provided one, just in case he doesn't want the Black Scorpion to get like, absolutely destroyed or something. So, so basically, Black Scorpion pushes him towards the corner, and the referees try to break him up because they're in the ropes, and then when the referees in between them breaking him up, and then Black Scorpion sort of gives an illegal punch to Gregory Peck. Oh, jeez, ref, come on! Did you not see that? Oh, he did not. And so then they go back, and then the Black Scorpion puts Mr. Peck into a headlock, and puts him into a headlock. And then, of course, oh, some allergies. So the Black Scorpion, he does sort of like a fireman's carry on the pack. Oh no, no, it's going all so wrong. And then he puts him into a chin lock and stuff, And Mr. Peck is, of course, the referee's asking, "What do you say? What do you say?" And of course, what he's asking you to say is, "Do you quit, or do you not quit?" He wants you talking. So then, of course, Mr. Peck sways a little bit to the left, sways a little bit to the right. And then he's able to at least get up back up on his feet. He's getting pumped up. Black Scorpion sees that Mr. Peck's wearing a shirt. So he pulls him back down, and he holds him in the chin lock again. "Oh, ref, come on! He pulled the hair." And the ref, of course, it says he gives a warning on that. Don't do that. Don't do that. So then, and then of course, Mr. Peck, he's able to sort of maneuver himself in a way, and he gives he's able to stand up enough that he gives few punches to the Black Scorpion. Ow! Oh! 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 And then, he's able to jump off the ropes and ducks a punch from the Black Scorpion and drop kicks Black Scorpion. Scorpion rolls out to the ring. Black Scorpion's a big on the confused side. And then Mr. Peck comes over and does a plancha, just flies over the top rope on top of him. And, oh, oh, ah, ah. And then finally, he rolls Black Scorpion back in the ring. They Black Scorpion runs at him. He backdrops Black Scorpion, and he starts to kind of hulk up a bit. And then he gets on the top rope, and he does a missile drop kick onto the Black Scorpion. And then he pins him 1, 2, 3. Mr. Peck has beaten the Black Scorpion, but it's not over yet. That's it. That's it. I need to find out who you are finally. I need to find out who you are. You are a problem, and I'm gonna put a stop to this, Black Scorpion. You've tried to impersonate me. You've tried. I'm sick of this. And I did my vendetta is finally settled with you. I'm going to do this. Oh no, no, no! And he pulls off the mask. Uh, Frater, who is this guy? He seems. I seem to recognize him, Frater. What's Frater? Who is that guy? Frater. Yeah, who is he? Oh no! Oh no! I recognize him. It's it's Sir Peter Pendragon.
That is right, Frater. It is me, Sir Peter Pendragon. Have you forgotten about me? Well, you are going to all remember me now.
Frater, listen. This is someone from your past, isn't it? Frater, who is this guy? I mean, I seem to remember something about him from about you and before our time with the show. And what is this? Oh no. Okay. So before I started the whole Freighter versus Retro, if my memory serves me right, it was before I was a Christian. Before I went back into Christianity, I should say. And I had basically like a paranormal cult show, and it had a lot of bad stuff in it. But and at one point, I got burned out, and I was going to abandon it after 10 shows. But I'll let you guys know, I had found this guy, this Sir Peter Pendragon, and to be the host for about another 10 episodes before I started on and off. I would do like a few shows in between. He was mostly doing the host duties and stuff, and well, as you can know, the project kind of just fizzled out because I was really kind of losing it for really this kind of show. And really the truth is the show I was doing at the time was just a rip off of another sort of a cult show at the time. It wasn't that very It's not stuff you'll notice though, like I like to have like archives of all my things I've done throughout my life. That's not one of them, and it'll never be. And I'm sorry to say, Miss Peter, that yes, I have forgotten about you, and maybe that's not what I should have done.
Oh, you've forgotten, and now you will regret it. I helped you keep that miserable pity fest of a show running by injecting only the best coast-to-coast AM/Art Bell style show mechanics. But you wanted to rip off some occultist at that time. You should be ashamed of yourself. And now have a supervillain to contend with now. H.A.
H.A. Oh, I think you mean ha, Frater. Frater, I understand, we're not perfect. That we're not perfect people and we make mistakes, we make calls in our life. And, you were probably in your 20s when you did that. And yeah, I was in my 20s and I really had no firm footing in any church of any kind. It probably would have helped if I had some traditional sort of SSPX sort of Vatican One style traditional holding, and I just didn't. So, and you even look at how I make my living today, and really the reality is that um, it's actually like making a Bible. That's actually is the way I make my living is like making a Bible, and printing one out, and selling them. And so, all that's extra junk I did back in those days, it didn't give me very much of a dollar. And really, it was really to show it was just a waste of time and really a drain on my soul. And I apologize for it. And I apologize to God about that. And I have apologized many times over to God for that. And but yes, I understand though, for the Mr. Peck and Pendragon, and that we are in a comic book style world, and that now Pendragon here, sadly, is now a supervillain, and he's going to face us. And well, he's in for a hard time. Well, he is. I admit from the last episode, I got a long ways. I'm still very childlike. I hadn't been in a fight like that. I don't have the memories of past fights. And well, we'll help. We'll help teach. And you do the best we can. Well, thank you, Billy. And Pendragon's leaving now. He's got his message through. Well, there's really nothing more because it would be too much content. Yeah, it would be too much content. We'll play a video game. I'm sure that next episode we can go into this further. We may have actually kind of fully exposed this. Whoopsie doopsie. But now we could sit down in a more calmer atmosphere and talk about it. Okay, we are playing something different here.
Is based on deception.
Modern Warfare 3. Of course, I think we were offline Steam, so we don't get hacked. I hope. That's a lot of times what we do now, folks. When we play an old Call of Duty on Steam, we make sure first to hit that offline switch, and basically our Steam is not connected to the internet, and it's so some hacker doesn't see our IP or whatever. I've heard things on some of the games, that Yeah, they can do those things, you know. So yeah, we got to play some of the Call of Duty stuff, not for very long. Frater doesn't really like a lot of the campaigns. He's I'm sure even when he played these games back then, he was playing the multiplayer. He wasn't playing campaign mode or whatever. Oh yeah, so here we go. Chopper. Get to the chopper. Get this man to a sofa. Now let's see here. The safe house is. We got some cable TV there. Oh man. Ah, fell on my keys. Fell on my keys. Look out. We're in the bathtub. Keep pressure. I'm trying. Hang in there, my friends. My friends. Oh, that's gonna hurt. That's gonna hurt. Yeah, that's gonna hurt something mighty great. And here we go. It's World War III. I mean MW3. I mean I think all our letters are all switchy beckaroos. MM3. Super Mario 3.
Are there any special mission units in the area we can request?
Super Metroid.
Call sign metal.
In a world, it's global communications.
Glad to have you in our corner, Sandman. The Russians are using electronic.
Oh, let's see here. We played this for 36
Primary
minutes.
emission tower is on top of the stock
Frater
exchange.
kind of got
Team
into
to
this
destroy
for a
it.
little bit,
The
you
jammer's
know.
full spectrum, so until it's down, you'll have no radio contact. I have ground assets to get you close. Over.
Kind of shows something, you know, like how we, like Age of Empires, we could play that for months, and then we played this for like one session. It's just, I don't know. We're not into shooters. You know, we're more into like, as far as like FPS games, we're more into like, you know, the Elder Scroll games and Fallout games. We're into stuff a little more, you know, laid back. And we can work on side quests and, you know, Black Tuesday. Oh, poor old Lee Anderson. He Black Friday for Georgia Championship Wrestling. So, as you're hearing this, it's just me. Frater's still comatose. He got beat up by the Black Scorpion pretty good. It wouldn't be very realistic to have him do commentary. And, okay. Should we be dead? If we just magically, the debris doesn't hit us. At the time of recording this video, the timing of this video is probably not good timing in the world because of certain things that happened in Moscow. It's probably giving you some clues. You know, it was, you know, about where we may record this. There was a bad event at Arena, so you're kind of like, I'm kind of like doing this, and I went, you know, this is not very, you know, they have to commentate over this, you know, like when, you know, the world, but the world is the way it is, you know, it doesn't go, you're getting killed. You can take quite a few hits before you finally get downed, so before you get, before you get like, the only downside of this game is there's no bots. Now, World War III, World War II, the reason, look, I know it's not like game, but we can play against bots offline. Sadly, with Black Ops 2 multiplayer, they force you to have an internet connection. So what that means is if hackers, I'm not joking. They've hacked the game so hard that actually they have full access to the whole thing. I mean, it's kind of like a bunch of outlaws have taken it over, you know. So they see all the IPs coming through. You could be playing campaign mode, and they know. I don't know how they figured that out, but you want to lose everything. You want, you know, them trying to hack your bank account. You know, there's people that want to. You gotta understand, this isn't about. There used to be a time when people did this because it was trolling, you know. It's not really trolling. It's more like they just want to steal your life. They want to steal as much as they can from you, and you know, because wherever they are in the world, they, you know, things are really bad, and they have the choice. They could either try to just, you know, give their souls to Jesus Christ, and you know, maybe starve to death, but at least they would be in heaven. But they would rather have a few, at least have $200 and at least go to hell. You know, at least they could be like, well, at least I had a meal before I went to hell. Well, and I understand we're not apologetic either. I mean, yeah, there's a lot of jokiness on the show, but we're not joking about Christ. We'll tell you, you know, yeah, you need to get saved. There's enough people that have like near-death experiences. There's been a lot of people who've gone to hell for all the sins. You know, they've seen it all. You know, there's people that used to be in gangs. They've had they got a near-death experience, and they saw in hell every kind of thing you can imagine. You know, and it's all real. The Bible's 100% truth, and it's real. But yeah, you know, you would say, well, then how can you do things to be silly? Well, I think God gives you gifts, and I think you can be funny, and I think when people get to heaven, they'll find that Jesus has even got a sense of humor too. But it's not a hurtful thing. You know, it's not a. Humans like to hurt each other. Yeah, that's the thing. It's like there is ways to be funny and mock sort of bad behavior. That's kind of what it is. Hard to describe. There's a way to be funny, but at the same time, too dark. Whatever it is. You'll say this game's got very good graphics for the time. We were, you know what? I'll be honest with you. Yeah, you know, like. You know, the Xbox, yeah, you know, I'm sure this might have looked a little greeny on the Xbox, but, you know, PC, you know, it looks perfectly good to me, you know, I mean, found a little gap there, gap theory. Shot at it, like, freaking thing. Back off, you're taking gunfire there. Probably should aim at the guy. How many shots have you taken? Jeez. Sometimes your eyes just fail you. Like, look, you can literally see the guy right there. Okay, finally, Frater finally made that discovery. That's hard. It's hard when you're getting shot at, you know, and your brain is sort of like, you know. Some people, I've watched some people on streams, and they're able to. There's people in streams, they're able to do crazy stuff. They're able to, do crazy stuff. They're able to see an enemy far off in the dark somewhere. There was one right there underneath the porch there. There was one hiding. It's like, how did your eyes even see that? Like, that's amazing. Like watching people play like Arma 3 and stuff. And oh, come on, don't go into death here. Well, luckily they're not shooting into the building. That would have been bad.
Let's keep moving.
Oh, we're getting towards the end of the year here. We're finally, time-honored tradition of the end of the year content. Of course, it's Call of Duty. It's not like Skyrim or anything. But this game came out in 2011, so I guess Frater wanted to do some 2011 games. It's probably we're gonna get to the point where we don't do 2011 games unless it's Skyrim. I don't really know how much longer we're doing the 2011 type stuff. As far as storylines and stuff, because Frater already did that first year, and he's just, it was kind of like, well, we redid that, and now that's true. Just kind of looking around and getting my bearings. Sandman. Well, is it Sandman from ECW? Or is it Jack Kirby's Sandman? I don't even think anyone knows who that character is. It was like one of his last characters he made before he went back to Marvel for a little bit in the 70s. Oh boy. That's enough of the commentary right now. We don't really. Sometimes when we're really into it, we do this, but we'll just do more next show. See you then, guys.
Maintain the timeline. We need to hit the exchange. Multiple voices. Alley behind the door. Frost, toss a 9-bagger. Move! This route should take us back onto Wall Street. Jammer's not far. Watch the windows and doors. Double check the shadows.
Truck, you getting anything on your comms?
Nothing but static. Jam's got us in the dark.
Hold up, quiet.
Shooters in the store below. Switch them off.
Roger that. Bridge, tango moving by the display cases to the right.
Got him
Bridge, take up Overwatch while we clear the store.
I'm on it.
Contact! Take cover! Throw some frags! approaching. Anybody hit? We're good. What's the sit rep on Midtown?
The Russians have it locked down. We can't get the air support. Still nothing. Light systems are scrambled. We need to get that jammer down.
Then let's move. They're dug in. Frost, get on the XM-25 and flush them out. Building up ahead. Push forward.
We'll secure the lobby while you hit the trading floor.
Roger that. Metal, let's roll. Contact at 10 o'clock. Taking cover of that trading kiosk. I see him.
clear! Keep moving! The jamming system, it's up on the second tier! Frost, target's at 2 o'clock, 30 degrees high! Target acquired! Yeah, I see him! Contact south! Frost, put thermite on the jammer's power supply. We'll cover. Thermite in place. Clear the blast radius. Burn it, Frost. Coming down.
This is Juliet 2-4, requesting bombing run on GLP 4911. That's affirmative. We got you loud and clear.
Roger, 01. All systems are operational. We're sending a Black Hawk to your location for exfil. ETA 3 minutes. ISR is back online. We are detecting multiple hostiles on the rooftops in your area. You now have OpCon on a fully armed Predator.
Frost, stand this shit up like with the Predator and buy us some time. Behind incoming! Knock it out of the sky! Send another missile, Frost! Frost, behind is all over us! Take it down! Take it out! Behind is smoking! Good shot! Here's our exfil! Load up! Load up!
Confirm Florian is on board. Exfil complete. Hold on, we're going vertical. Multiple contacts, lower rooftop. Frost, get on it.
Metal 01, stand by for new mission directive. Over.
Roger, Overlord, send it.
We have multiple Russian warships near our ports. We sent the SEALs to assault the command vessel. Proceed to New York Harbor to assist.
Copy your last.
Metal 01, be advised, we're seeing multiple enemy rotor wings in your airspace.
Enemy bird incoming! Stay on him! Stay on him! Frost, down that Russian bird! Tally target right side high. Two more! Two more! We're taking heavy fire! Take evasive action. Enemy bird is down! Stay on him! Stay on him! Frost, down that Russian bird! Tally target right side high. Two more! Two more! We're taking heavy fire! Take evasive action. Enemy bird is down! Stay on him! Stay on him! Frost, down that Russian bird! Tally target right side high. Two more! Two more! We're taking heavy fire! Take evasive action.
About Stalingrad production. Welcome to Stalingrad Productions. We specialize in spiritual books, comic books and old public domain books that have long been forgotten. We also have done artwork for war history books and fiction-based works. We recommend our PECK Holy Bible Volume 1 that is quite popular and attempts to bring the Book of Enoch back into the Bible's list of books. The PECK Holy Bible Volume 1 also has a few selections from Josephus, a Jewish historian, and also the book has Jubilee and the Apocrypha, which is also available in Catholic Bibles. Frater, SH, is an esoteric researcher who is out to reveal ancient knowledge, both known and forbidden. Frater, SH, has appeared on Joshua P. Warren's Speaking of Strange, Kevin Smith's show, UFO Show, and Ghost Chronicles International with Ron Clark and Richard Felix, the historian from Most Haunted on the Travel Channel.